is a new day. Pull your bridges up and tie your shoelace. Don't worry about them haters, send them bouquets. Get that dough in a few ways.
Hey everybody, it's Alvin Brown, CEO and founder of the Center for Healing and Peak Performance. And I'm an integrated peak performance consultant and advisor. What I do is I give my clients tips and strategies they can use to help take their game to that next level so they can reach optimal health, peak performance, and to relentlessly pursue what brings them joy. I'm also the author of Journey Personal Greatness, Mind, Body, and Soul. It's a blueprint for life balance and self-mastery, and it's available at all your major bookstores, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, Amazon, and in Canada, Chapters Indigo Online. And you know, for the last 20 plus years, it's been my absolute pleasure to help a lot of my clients move from a dream, just a mere dream, probably where you are, into bringing their dream to reality. I'm talking about they've gone out to play in the NHL, build big fitness brands. They've gone to become lawyers, doctors, orthopedic surgeons. It's been an amazing journey. I'm using the power of the internet to do just that when I build this community that I'm building with you. So here's how it flows. In case you're first time joining me, I give you 3 videos a week. Monday Mindset, a little checkup from the neck up, tip or strategy that you can use to help get your game to that next level on a mental and emotional level. Wednesday, it's Hump Day Hustle. It's about the body, structure, function, nutrition. How do you get the body running right? Because you can have all the mental checkup that you need, but if the body feels broken, you just don't feel like going that extra mile. And that's what I want to talk about. How do you get this thing running right for a lifetime? And Saturday, Soulful Saturday, it's about the soul. Going inside, nourishing the soul, inside the temple, and I talk about abundance, how to feel abundant. Because a lot of times, let me tell you, you read the stats, a large percentage, 70, 80 plus of people who get money given to them and all of a sudden find a great way to lose it. And I'm talking millions lose it. So we want to talk about that. We want to also talk about remaining authentic to who you are. So when you get to that finish line, you're still that person that you started with. And then the last one we talk about on Saturday is relationships, how to nurture the relationships around you. Because when you get to that end goal, I want you to look around and everybody that you started with is with you. The people that meant something, they're still with you, and I don't want you to alienate them. So it's all about reminding you to stay on your game while you drive hard. All right, so this is Monday Mindset, and I have the privilege. I'm hanging out with a bunch of amazing people, 4 or 5 amazing dudes. We're gonna spend a weekend just talking about life, energy, business. It's a great mastermind weekend. And so I'm up here in San Francisco. And I want to show you the background to this place. Really neat little spot. Got the meditation piece going on. Got the background showing back there. You can see the mountains. And you can't see them right now. A lot of fog, but beautiful spot, beautiful location. And then over here, I love this little piece here. This little headpiece. Check it out. It's really cool. Nice little Zen spot, you know. So it's a great place to do the video for you this week. And so the video I want to talk about, a friend of mine and I were talking, I was saying, you know, what are some things we can shoot at them? And he gave me a great idea. This one's called burning the boats, burning the ships, burning your excuses. So in Napoleon Hill, if you ever read the book Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, there's a section that he talks about a general, an admiral, who took his men to this island, and they were outnumbered. They were completely outnumbered. So he had a strategy. He said what he did was, they were outnumbered 5 to 1, so he brought 100 men, and there were 500 other men to defeat them. But he said to them, listen, he said, we brought them on the island, and he said, guys, turn around and take a look. And when they looked back, the boat that he brought them in, it was on fire. And he said, you see that boat? The only way you're gonna leave this island is you're gonna have to fight or die. And you know what? They end up winning, because they had no other excuses but to burn the ships and to go. And this is what I want to talk about this week. So many people have great ideas. They have all this passion. They have all this motivation. They read a good book, or they saw somebody on YouTube, or they got motivated, and they don't make a move. They're living in quiet desperation. Henry David Thoreau said, so many men, and you can use women, live lives of quiet desperation. And he's so right. How many of you have an idea that you're waiting to let go and it's been in your head forever, and you've actually watched other people come on and start the idea, they've gone and blown up, and you're going, man, I wish that was me, I could have done that better, blah blah. You're now the armchair quarterback saying how it's not that good, and you're hating on them. Come on, that's because they took the initiative and they went for it. You can't believe what you can do when you burn your ships and when you burn all excuses and let it rip. And that's what I'm talking about this week. Is I want you to write down in your journal, and I believe in journaling. We all know that in this community. I want everybody to get a journal. Go out and get one. A 3-ring binder. I don't care what you get. Paper, notes, whatever you get. Just get a journal and start to write down. I want you to write down what is the one idea that you have, because every single person on this planet, everybody, 7.odd billion people, everybody has some game changer idea, a signature that they want to leave. Some have the privilege of doing it, or being capable of doing it. Some don't. So those of us who have the privilege of doing it, why don't you do it? Why don't you burn the excuses, burn the ships? It's amazing when you don't have a safety net. You know, sometimes when I was growing up, I used to think, man, I wish, you know, because I grew up with a single mother. I'm the youngest of 5 from Kingston, Jamaica. You know, you can read in my book. But at the end of the day, it's the same old story. I had no other excuses. It's either I sink or I thrive. And I'm not going to sink. I didn't come this far. My mom didn't bring me to this country of Canada, North America, from Jamaica to fail. I'm not going to fail. So it's amazing what would happen. So many times I sit back and I say, man, I wish, you know, my dad was there. I had some resources, or someone could give me some money, or a rich uncle hands me over some money. But you know what that would have done? I thought to myself many times, I'd have lost motivation to do exactly what I'm doing today. Having the courage and vulnerability to go out and do what I do. You know, it's amazing when you have some padding, some safety net. You're guaranteed you most likely will come up with 10 excuses why you can't do it today. Tomorrow is always better. And it's that Nike quote said, yesterday you said today. Right? And you keep saying that. I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to do it tomorrow. And you haven't gotten started yet. But I tell you, when you give up the excuses, when push comes to shove, and you have no other excuses, you can't believe how much you go on fire. There's a great book too. I got to give you this book recommendation. Damon John, he has a book out called The Power of Broke. And I know a lot of you'll say I don't have the money or whatever it might be. But his book, The Power of Broke, is about just that. When you don't have the money, it's amazing the ingenuitive ideas you come up with to get it done. Sometimes having money is a bad thing. You start to get a little loose, you start to spend a little bit, you start to get more, take more risk. And it's not always a good thing, okay? When you don't have any money, it's amazing what you'll do. You'll set out of your car, you'll sleep in your car, you'll do whatever it takes, you'll really get tight. And I don't want you to lose that. Even when you start, I notice for myself, when I start getting a little bit of abundance, I start to get a little loose. Maybe I even take my foot off the gas and don't push as hard, because that, again, your belly's full, you're not as hungry anymore. So what I'm getting at is burn the ships. So I want you to write down in your journal, what idea do you have? And list the 4 top excuses that you can come up with why you haven't done it yet. I don't have the money. I don't have the resources. I don't have the connections. You know, I'm a man, woman, gay, straight, black, white, whatever it is that you come up with. Name them down and then take a good look at them and tell me if there's someone else is doing it that's in the same position as you. All right? So this week, burn the ships. I want you to do that. I want you to write down the excuses. I want you to write down your idea first, and then your 4 excuses, and then burn them, and then get going. All right? Visit our website, the Center for Healing and Performance.com, journeytopersonalgreatness.com. Find out how we can help you. And don't forget, August 11th and 12th in Toronto, I'm doing the first live event, first of many. I'm offering it at a ridiculously low introductory price just to get things started, because I've been promising for 2 years. But for the last 2 years, I've been working on my bricks and mortar, building my team and building my solid foundation. I've got it now, so watch out. We're going to bring you more. We're going to go online. We've got lots coming up. Networking. That's what I'm out here doing this weekend, is working on that plan to bring you more. All right? Until next time, burn your ships, because I want you to be relentless about your pursuit for what brings you joy, and we call that personal greatness. Until Wednesday, peace and love.
Today's a new day. Pull your bridges up and tie your shoelace. Don't worry about them haters, send them bouquets. Get that dough in a few ways. Pack your tears up inside your suitcase.